I'm really excited about upcoming British, watching the under-93s. I think that is going to be a top draw. There's 4 or 5 lifters in there that could win it. Pierre coming back from losing his title last year. It's going to be a rip roar, that one. I'm really excited to watch that one.
My name is Pierre Shillingford and I compete under 93. Lawrence Farncombe does my programming, so strength coach Farncombe. So this is probably about 5 or 6 years ago when I started. So he does all the programming, so he handles that part. I didn't know what powerlifting was, and then he introduced me to powerlifting and the way the lift should be done. And he said, well, I think with some training you should be able to do a competition. And from there I was hooked. From the very first day that I started powerlifting, and I spoke to Coach Farncombe, and I told him how tall I was, he couldn't believe it. And I told him, and someone told him the lift that I did, he was like, yeah, he's way too tall. So I've known from the very start that probably 105 would be the better suited class for me, but I just struggled with gaining the weight. You know, for a long time, I've just started to fill out the 93. So, like I said, the nutrition being better, eventually I may be heavy enough to compete in the 105, so that's more of a long term, and I think that also will be in the latter stages of obviously my powerlifting career. The All England was time for me to give a run out, also give myself confidence that I can still progress, because you question yourself, you know, have I plateaued? Would I be able to lift more than I have lifted before? And the motivation of coming second last year and the English being the closest to the British, it really fired me up, and I just came into that competition not really trying to max as I could, it's just not miss an attempt, and to also grab a few PBs, and it turned out that I PB'd 2 lifts and PB'd the total, so, and didn't miss a thing, so it was a really great experience and filled me with confidence. Nice to be back in the top spot again.
full of J's and a lemon in the garage. Looking like a zoo in here, whole crew in here. What it do in here? Think I lost my mind. Loose screw in here, then I walk outside, and everybody looking at me while I got them all in my sights. Picking them off, taking them out, looking like daylight in the night. And I'm killing so many if they really wanna get involved. And everybody falling from the elevator, now I'm bright rice in this. It's like I'm rice and take a bite, it's nice, and I have a nice time with it. By the time that it finds the way to the right side of him, not even a Heimlich can save him.
It was hard to miss out on the World Championship. It always is, because it's the pinnacle of powerlifting and you always want to be mixing with the best. I didn't deserve to go this year because I wasn't good enough, and the fact of the matter is it made me hungry to make the team again, or even any international, just to kind of lift on the best stage with the best. I had done 5 competitions, and the British was the first competition in the UK, and at the end of the year. So I had done the Arnolds maybe 3 or 4 weeks before the British, and I think it was just asking too much for too long in the year. When I came to the British, I fell flat, and Hendrik, he came in and he was on fire, and that's why he won. So, you know, I wasn't on my best game, and it's even more fuel for the fire this year. Not missing anything will be one of the most important things for me to do, to put pressure on the other lifters who may go a little heavy on their third, miss an attempt, and that may give me an opportunity to sneak in, because it's a tall order, like I said, for that #1 spot. Each year it gets more and more competitive, and I think it's only better for the lifters. Anybody who shies away from competition, you won't get the best out of your lifts. You know you have to make the lifts, and even more so for me, I know this year I can't really miss a thing.
My name's Sean Hills. We're here today in my shipping container, which I've named the Haunt House.